Hey guitar buddies, that was the Rolling Stones and their great cover of Route 66. So we'll start with the chords, which are just classic rock and roll 3-chorder. Okay, so the intro, we've just got an A. Okay, and I'm just playing with the added 6th there, so I'm just playing an A chord and adding on 9 an F sharp, that 6th note for that classic rock and roll sound. And into the verse, got A, D, so I'm just moving the same pattern up to the 10th fret, back to A, then to E, D, back to D, back to A, then up to the 12th position for E, D, A. Okay, so classic rock and roll. Yeah. And then after the kind of second verse chorus, we've got a stop. So I'm just stopping on an A chord, then to D, back to A, then E, back into our verse. Okay, so that's the chord sequence. Very straightforward, classic stuff there. And over that, I'm playing some kind of rock and roll style licks. So that's the one I was opening with over the A chord. A slight bend on 7 and 7 on the G and B strings. That's D and F sharp. And then again on 5 and 5. Give it a little pull as well. So C and E. Then so 7 7 5 5. Then I'm playing an A on 7 on the D string, and an F sharp on 4 on the D string, and then again bending on 7 and 7, 5 and 5, and then A on 7 on the D string, 2 E's on 7 on the A string, and then F sharp on 4. So okay, and you know, you don't have to play it exactly the same every time. The essence of this is just getting that kind of rock and roll sound. You know, you can sort of jam around with that. So I'm playing around those notes over the A chord. Then when we go to the D chord, I'm playing a G and a B on 12 and 12 on the G and B strings. Then to F sharp and A on 11 and 10. Then back to the 5th position to play around those notes. Okay, and so I'm just kind of going back to that D, so returning to the G and B and F sharp and A over the D chord, back to the A chord, that kind of stuff. Over the E chord, just moving it, playing 14 and 14 on the G and B strings to 13 and 12. Then moving that down to the D position, 12 and 12, 11 and 10, and then just playing a lick around that 5th position. Again, you can mix it up, play around that position there. As I say, I'm not playing exactly what's played on the record, I'm just kind of following the same kind of patterns. So you can play around those, have a lot of fun yourself over those chords and licks. Okay, so then we've got the guitar solo. We've got 4 bars of A, and over that we're just playing all around the blues scale in the 5th position, okay? The A blues scale. So lots of bends on the D note on 7 and picking 5 and 5 and bend and release. Okay, all around that sort of 5th position blues scale. So the scale is A, C, D, E flat, E, G, A, C, D, E flat, E, G, A, C. Okay? Also add an F sharp in there, if you want to, for those little double stop bends. That kind of stuff. So over the A chord, I'm just playing around there. Then when we go to the D chord, I play some double stops. So I'm playing A and C on 10 and 8, G and B on 8 and 7, F sharp and A on 7 and 5, and then E and G on the G and B strings on 9 and 8. Then going back to our A blues scale, playing, you know, just improvising some licks around that. Okay, then for the E chord, I'm going up. I'm going C sharp and E, 14 and 12. B and D, 12 and 10. A and C sharp, 10 and 9. G and B, 8 and 7. And then adding little finger on 8 and 8 or 8 and 7, whichever. Again, just playing a lick around that 5th position blues scale. Okay, so if you use those positions and those double stops, you can improvise your own version of the solo. Just at the end of the song, there's a classic kind of rock and roll ending. I'm just playing 8 and 8, 5 and 5, 7 and 7 on the G and B strings, 5 and 5, A on 7 on the D strings, 5 and 5, 7 and 7, back to 5 and 5, 7 on the D string, 5, and end on an A chord. Alright, great rock and roll stuff, and let's take a look next at the bass part. So most of the song features this riff. I'm playing A, F sharp, E, C sharp, and repeat. Okay, so 5 on the E string, 4 on the D string, 7 on the A string, 4 on the A string. 4 times on the intro, and then that pattern moves with the chords. So on the A to the D, moving it up 1 string. So now we're on the D as the first note, back to A. twice. Back to D, and back to A, E. So moving up to the 7th position, 7, 7, 6, 9, 6. And then playing A, C sharp, E, F sharp, A, F sharp, E, C sharp. So starting on the bottom string at 5, 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 4. So the verse. And that repeats, and then we've got this other section where we do some stabs. So we're stabbing on an A, just on the A note, and then A, B, C, C sharp, 5, 7 on the E string, 3, 4. To a D, to an A, and E, and then 2 more E's, but this time playing 7 on the A string, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6. So I've got da 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 da. Back into our main section. Okay, so a bit of classic rock and roll there. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and thanks for watching. Cheers, buddies.